Prevention Month. And joining us this morning to talk more about events taking place this month to raise awareness is Tita Utuck, President and CEO of the Family Children Center. And so, Tita, how prevalent is child abuse and what are some of the signs that people should look out for?
Sure, I think that it's really hard to pinpoint a number, but it is quite prevalent. 1 in 7 children nationally will be abused. I know in La Crosse County alone, our child advocacy centers last year saw 625 cases of suspected maltreatment of children. So it's out there and it's pretty prevalent, and you know, one child abused is one child too many, certainly. In terms of the signs, there are many signs you can look for, but one of the things I would say is that while there are many signs, not one sign alone indicates that abuse is indeed happening, right? But you're looking for extreme changes in behavior, and it could be anything, a child that is not eating or overeating, not sleeping or oversleeping, and the sleeping could have a lot of nightmares attached to it. Kids that start engaging in high-risk behaviors. And again, patterned, significant, not not one-offs kind of thing. So you're looking for all these signs, and then you'd want to make sure if you think something's going on, that you reach out, because it could be any of these things: risky behavior, a kid that doesn't want to leave the parent's side, a child that doesn't want to go to school, a child that was going to a caregiver and doesn't want to go there anymore. So it's the combined, all these signs would make you stop and think a little bit.
Absolutely. And through the month of April, the Family and Children Center will be hosting events at both the Winona and La Crosse locations. Tell me a little bit more about some of those events that are taking place.
So one of the things that you'll see throughout the communities is the placement of these blue children, these blue silhouettes. Those silhouettes are at our properties, and they're visual reminders that abuse does not belong in our community. There's no place for it here in our community, and it's meant to create an awareness about abuse so that folks will step up and perhaps do something, right? Do something positively to help kids that are being abused, and support prevention programming and that kind of thing. We also have art Hands Are for Arts contest in Winona that local students will come together and make art projects, and these hands are about positive use of hands, right? So we're involved in that. There is a community walk, child abuse prevention walk in Winona, coupled with the Winona County Primary Prevention Council. So there's a child abuse walk to create some awareness about what's going on in the communities and how to combat those things. There's also a child abuse prevention, a blue ribbon breakfast in the community here in La Crosse that's coming up, that we participate in and we support. And all these things can be found on our website at fcconline.org.
And as you engage the community through the month of April, how does this really help prevent child abuse with the goal of ending it?
I think the biggest thing is creating awareness that it's happening, that it does happen, and that you can do something. The children in our community need us to step up and protect them. It's adults' responsibility to protect our kids. And that if indeed abuse is happening, if you speak up and say something, that child has a better chance of having interventions occur at a young age to help mitigate the long-term impacts of child abuse. So that's what I would say, is see something, say something, get involved, know that it's happening, don't overlook the signs that you kind of are seeing and you might be feeling. Do something about it.
I just want to thank you for joining us this morning to share more about this very important topic.
Thank you so much for having me.